Evaluate higher order radicals. Student learning objectives. Define higher order radical. Number 2, state the rules for evaluating higher order radicals. Define higher order radical. A higher order radical is a radical with index greater than 2. That is n greater than 2. State the rules for evaluating higher order radicals. For any real number x, 1, nth root of x to the power of n is equal to absolute value of x when n is even. Number 2, nth root of x to the power of n is equal to x when n is odd. So x could be any real number. So when n is odd, then we don't need to use an absolute value. If n is even, then we need to use an absolute value. So let's look at an example. Evaluate or simplify. So n is any real number. It could be negative or positive. If n is odd, this is equal to -4. If n is even, this evaluates into absolute value of -3, which is equal to 3. In this case, we have 7th root of x to the power of 7. 7 is an odd number, so this evaluates into x. Number 4, 8th root of x to the 8th power. 8 is even, the index is even, so this evaluates into absolute value of x. Square root of 100, y squared. Square root of 100 is 10. And the index is 2. So this evaluates into y, absolute value of y. Square root of 100y to the 4th power. This evaluates, the index is 2. It's even, so this evaluates into 10. And square root of y to the 4th is y squared. Because the index is 2 here, and it evaluates into y squared. However, y squared is always positive. So we don't need to put the absolute value around it. If y is a negative number squared is positive. If y is a positive number squared is positive. So we don't need to put that, it doesn't need the absolute value. So this, we can just drop the absolute value and it becomes 10 to the power of y squared.